The abandoned concubine from the cold palace crawls onto the emperor's bedchamber roof at midnight to steal Wi-Fi. Unfortunately, she slips just as she reaches the rooftop and falls directly into the emperor's bathtub. The woman was originally a working-class girl from the 21st century. Her greatest daily pleasure was scrolling through pictures of muscular men on her phone. One day, she was inexplicably sucked into a painting on the wall. When she regained consciousness, there was an unfamiliar man before her. Thinking an intruder had broken in, she immediately knocked the man unconscious with a pillow. Only then did she notice her surroundings matched the painting in her home exactly. She instantly realized she had traveled through time. At that moment, memories of the original bodice owner flooded her mind. It turned out this body belonged to the sister of a great general. She had been infatuated with the emperor since childhood. Unfortunately, she was framed by a favored concubine. The day after entering the palace, without even spending one night serving the emperor, she was banished to the cold palace. Enemy forces suddenly attacked the kingdom. To win over her general brother, the emperor reluctantly summoned her to his bedchamber tonight. Unexpectedly, before she could serve him, she had knocked him unconscious. The woman remembered that assaulting the emperor was a capital offense that would destroy 9 generations of her family. While panicking, she discovered her phone had traveled through time with her. Even more shocking was that the phone could still connect to Wi-Fi, but there was no time to check her phone now. To save her life, she rushed out shouting that an assassin had broken in. When the emperor awoke, she blamed everything on the supposed assassin. The emperor was skeptical and demanded to know where this assassin was. Just as she was running out of lies to tell, by sheer coincidence, Anunnaki actually captured an assassin. It turned out her brother had found one while patrolling. The emperor finally believed her and offered to reward her by allowing her to leave the cold palace, but the woman refused, saying she needed to prove her innocence first. After settling in the cold palace, she discovered Wi-Fi was only available in the emperor's chambers. While considering how to sneak in to send a distress signal, the concubine who had framed the original owner walked in. She gloated about her past scheme to frame her. Little did she know the woman had modern technology at her disposal. She recorded the concubine's incriminating confession. Then she called in a large wolf-like dog. The dog chased the concubine and her companions until they nearly died of fright. The enraged concubine immediately planned to report this to the emperor, but before she could make her complaint, the woman climbed onto the roof of the emperor's bedchamber searching for Wi-Fi. However, she accidentally fell into the emperor's large bathtub. Guards rushed in after hearing the commotion. Upon seeing it was the woman, they awkwardly withdrew. The clever woman quickly claimed she was spying on his bath because she missed the emperor so much. A string of flattering words dispelled the emperor's suspicions. Just after the woman left, the concubine burst in. She reported that the woman was secretly keeping portraits of other men. The angry emperor felt deceived. He ordered Anunnaki to summon the woman immediately. The woman thought the emperor was calling her to serve him in bed, but she did not want to do this, so she deliberately made herself look extremely ugly, and thus the woman was brought to the emperor's bedchamber. The emperor had intended to question her about the portraits, but seeing her confidently lying in his bed, he couldn't bring himself to scold her. Subsequently, the woman pretended to flatter and please the emperor, hoping to provoke his disgust, yet unexpectedly the emperor remained unmoved. The woman had no choice but to use her ultimate technique of aggressive seduction.